All right, I'm going to show you how to find the line of best fit using Rguroo, which is the technology tool that we're using in the classroom. I'm not sure how the audio for this video is going to turn out. I am in my office and not at home, and I feel like the computer that has the audio is kind of far away. So I'll try to keep my volume like in a good kind of tone for the rest of the video. So I have here the homework, and I also have Rguroo already in open. So to work on these homeworks, we choose Excel for one particular reason, and that is because we can download the data sets instead of asking you to type every single number to Rguroo, which is going to be time consuming. So instead of that, we can download the data set as a CSV, and then we can upload this into Rguroo. Very easy. So what we do is we go here, we download this to our computer, and then once we have it, you don't need to do anything. The only thing you need to do is go to Rguroo, and then you go to data, and then you go here to this little tab, you open it up, and then you will go to import dataset. When you go to import dataset, you're going to choose the file from your computer. So just go to the downloads folder or whichever your dataset is and click on it. It has a Newton name. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and so what we can do, you can change the naming here. So I'll just write homework problem number 1 to have something, nothing else. Everything stays the same, and we click on upload. All right, and then whenever you upload a data set, you will get like a summary of that data set. You will go all the way to the bottom, and here is my homework problem number 1. If I double click here, I will have the actual data set, right? So here is my 45 observations, my 2 columns. Instead of me typing every single number of this, I just download the data set to my computer and upload that by importing the data set into Rguroo. All right, so that's the data. Once we have our data set in Rguroo, we go to plots, and we are going to create a scatter plot. Right, so again, you open this tab, plots. You open this in here to create a plot, and the type of plot that you need to create is a scatter plot. So we click in here, and when our window opens, we need to select our data set. So again, remember that's going to be at the very bottom. So homework problem 1. Your predictor is the X, your response is the Y. We don't have a factor. We want Rguroo to draw the least square line. So we have to click in the second option in here, and we need to know what is the equation for that line. So we need to make sure that we click in here for Rguroo to show the correlation and to show the least square equation, because if I don't do this, then it's going to draw the line, but it's not going to give you the equation. So if I don't click this and I go to the blue eye, I have the scatter plot, I have the line of best fit, but I don't have any more information. So we go back, when we click in here to show the correlation and the least square equation, and click on the blue eye again, we'll still have the scatter plot, we'll still have the line, but then now we have more information here in the top. So the line that we want is this one. And so this in here, which is the constant, is your y-intercept. This number in here, which is the coefficient of the x, is your slope. All right, so we go here, and that's what we are being asked. So coefficient of the x first. So I'll go here, and I'm going to copy and paste this. Wait. I am going to take this, I'm going to copy and paste. All right, and so it says to round to 3 decimal places. So we only need 3 decimal places, so I'm going to take out the last 2. All right, and then I'll go back and I am going to copy and paste the y-intercept. 3 decimal places, that's all we have, so there is nothing else we need to do. So our line of best fit for this data set, it's 0.433x plus 24.493, and this is the line that we use to predict other values. So we click submit, and we have our problem done. All right, so we have another one, so let's just do it again real quick. So I download the CSV to my computer. Once that's done, I will go to Rguroo. I'll go to data. I'll go to data import. I'm going to import that data set. Again, I'm going to choose the file to wherever that is in your computer. And you open it up, so it's in here. I'm going to change this again so that I know to find it, like it's easy for me to find it on my list. I'm going to upload that to Rguroo. Again, here is your summary. If we go all the way down, here is my homework problem number 2. So again, if you double click, you will see now we have 20 observations and then the X at the bottom. So data is in Rguroo. Let's go to plots. Let's go to create a plot, and we want the scatter plot. We want a scatter plot. And so we choose our data set down here, homework problem number 2. We here the X is my predictor, the Y is my response. I want the line, and I also want the equation of that line. We click the I, and here we have the scatter plot, which is the dots. We have the line of best fit, which is the red line, and we have the equation of the line. And we also have the correlation for that for our data set. So I'm going to copy and paste again the line, which is the question. And then you will have questions that ask you what is the correlation coefficient. So you need to do exactly the same thing. And your response is just right here. That is the correlation coefficient for that particular data set. So let me just get the y-intercept. And so go here, the y-intercept goes here. 3 decimal places again, so we're good. And then 3 decimal places, we can just get 3, and we don't need to round, right? So let me just copy paste this. And there we go. That should be good to go for our problem. All right, so I hope this is helpful for your homework. If you have any questions, please reach out to me.